What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another Sorare video where today I'm going to take you through the new free-to-play modes on Sorare to get you acclimatized to the way the game is now. It's changed a lot over the last few years. It's in the best spot it's ever been, and if you're new to the game or if you're old, if you're coming back to the game, the new free-to-play mode will really get you in tune with how Sorare actually works. Historically, we've had free-to-play modes that have kind of been standalone competitions that haven't really had anything to do with the actual way Sorare plays. But Sorare have done a good job of changing that now. And as I say, guys, I'm going to take you through it all today. But before we get into that, if you're enjoying the content and you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. And if you are new here, feel free to subscribe. And if you do want to join Sorare, whether it be for the free-to-play or for the pro game, use the link in the description or the pinned comment and get yourself a very healthy welcome bonus upon signing up. Of course, terms and conditions do apply, but it is well worth doing so. And so I'm going to take you through the kind of process of where everything is, how the free-to-play works, and how you can get the most out of it, and even help you on your way to your pro game. And we're going to be starting with the market. I know. But we're not going to the market to actually buy any cards. We're free-to-play, remember. We're starting here for the common packs. Now, every day, you will get one common pack for free. I've already opened mine today. I shouldn't have done. I should have saved it for this video. You open it, you get 5 players in it. That allows you to start your free-to-play journey. You get 1 per day, and so if you wait 2, 3, 4, 5 days, obviously you'll have like 25 players at that point, and then you'll be able to get more along the way as well. But you get 1 per day. It's pretty random. It just gives you 5 players. It doesn't guarantee you a goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, attacker, and extra. It just gives you 5 random players. But that's how you get your initial commons. Now, if you wanted to, you can buy gems to get packs. I would highly suggest you do not do that. The whole point is it's free to play. If you're going to buy gems, you might as well play the pro game. We're here for free to play. You'll notice that there is an essence amount for opening more packs. Now, you can use the essence that you win to open more packs to help you, but you can also accumulate essence from collecting, from completing missions, from the arena. I'll go through it all here today. But effectively, you have essence. If you go into the bottom left of your screen right here, you'll notice the essence is there. I have currently 35 common essence. It's not enough to do anything with. I need more. Hopefully, I'll make some more this week. But you can open specific packs for specific leagues. And then even then, it gives specific teams in said packs. And there is value to that. And we'll get to why in just a moment. But you can play in the Bundesliga, the Ligue 1, the La Liga, and the Premier League. All teams in all leagues are licensed. It's fully licensed. And so if you like FPL, if you like fantasy football, if you like strategy games, this is really fun one for you. So the first thing, as I say, guys, what you're going to do is you're going to go and claim your free daily pack. You're going to open it. You're going to get 5 players. Let me know down below who you got in yours. If you're new to the game, even if you're not new to the game, you have it as well. Everyone has it. So go and grab that. After that, you want to click on the home page, right? It will take you to here. It's the same on the app as well. So if you're using a mobile app, it's basically the same. But you want to click on the home page, and then where it says missions on the right-hand side here, just underneath my face cam, click on view all. Now you're presented with all the color cards along the top. We're here for commons. So go and click on common, and you are presented with the fun zone. That is right. So we have got options. So when you get your first 5 players, you can immediately come to this section and play. Because as you can see here, we've got decisive daily challenge. Earn 200 XP for each player you select who gets a positive decisive action in today's matches. Now you have to wait. You have to put a player in here before the game's kicked off. But you can wait until the lineups are out to know who's in. So we're going to go to Stuttgart here. So Rocco Reitz is starting. So I can have him as one of my players. Neither of those players are starting. You can see on the bottom there it says not starting. For Leipzig, he's not starting. So for Manchester United, Amad Diallo is going to be starting. And who else have we got that's starting here? I don't think anybody else there is starting. So for Spurs, what Spurs players have I got? Semenyo from Bournemouth, of course. I've got Bentancur. Maddison probably won't be playing. Everton and Wolves. Let's go for a Jordan Pickford decisive, which would be a clean sheet. And we're going to confirm that. And now, if one of these players does something in game, clean sheet, last man tackle, clearance off the line, goal, assist, penalty won, penalty saved, etc., I will get 200 XP per one. You can use the XP to boost your players to get higher points tallies, something for another day. You've also got the scrap challenge, which if you don't have too many cards, you are not going to want to use. Because you will get rid of, this is one random player. I need to scrap one Belgian player for a 4-star or 5-star card. This one's actually worthwhile because I'm exchanging one player for one player, and I can get rid of someone like Mike Tressor and get somebody who's going to be very good in his place. If you have to scrap 2 or 3, 4 or even 5 players, I would say it's probably not worth it. You want to build your player base up. I'll explain why that's super important in a moment, far more important than scrapping for one card. But if it's a 1-for-1 split, what do we get? We get Danny Raba from La Liga. He's a 4-star player, and we're just going to save him into our club. And we have got the collection. He is the first player that we have from, oh no, sorry, I beg your pardon, the second player that we have from the Valencia collection. Now you'll see here we've got Toulouse versus PSG. Pick a player who registers a positive decisive action in this match and win €2.50 market credit. Now the way market credits work is if you spend €5 on the market and you've got 250 credit, you'll get that 250 credit off. It basically gives you up to half price. So if you've got £100 worth of market credits and you buy a card for £200, it only costs you £100. If you've got £100 worth of market credits and you buy a card for £110, you only will use half of that 110 in the market credit. So it's up to a maximum of 50%. But it is still good and can still help you get into the pro game if you build those credits up. And to do that, we need to pick a player who registers a positive decisive in the Toulouse PSG game. Now, I've been playing this free-to-play game not too intensely, but I will do better on it now because I want to bring the content to you guys. I've only got 2 PSG players. It's Seni Mayulu, who I believe is injured, and Warren Zaire-Emery, who probably won't start but should get minutes. This would be nice for me to win €2.50 of market credits or $3 of market credits. It would be nice. If you've just started today or the last couple of days on the free-to-play side of things, it's very unlikely you've got a PSG player. And it's the reason why, again, building up your player bank is really important to have lots of options when it comes to these daily missions. And of course, these are daily missions. There will be more every day. Then we've got the streaks. Now, streaks are absolutely fascinating because what you have to do is you have to set up a lineup. This is the Premier League streak, right? Premier League Commons. You set up a lineup, a 5-man lineup. I'll take you there in a moment. And if your lineup hits 360 points, you win 500 essence. That 500 essence will then go and allow you to open packs to build your teams more. The next week, if you hit 380 points, you'll get 1,000 essence. Then you'll get 2,000 essence if you hit 400 points. Then you'll get $5 of market credits if you hit 420 points. And then you'll get $20 of market credits if you hit 460 points. And this is applicable across Premier League, League One, La Liga, and Bundesliga, again giving value to having lots of players. And this, in theory, should be really easy to do, way easier than the main game. I'll explain why in a minute, but basically you can wait until every player is in a team and you know before you can change them and keep altering your lineup to give you the best options. I'll take you there in a moment. But this happens in the pro game as well, guys, right? So you have streaks in the pro game. So this week, if I hit 400 points in Premier League, one of my Premier League lineups, I will win $250. Actual money, not market credits. But this is the common version to try and get you guys used to understanding how they work. And the way they work is, if you hit the first streak and you get 360, then you hit the second streak and you get 380, and then you lose the next week, you still get that 500 essence, you still get this 1,000 essence, and then when you lose in week 3 here, you just go back to the start and you start doing it again. So you can just keep playing this over and over and over and over, and you claim the rewards as you hit them each week, which is fantastic. You can do that in Prem, like I say, League One, La Liga, and Bundesliga. So the more cards you've got, the more lineups you can enter, the better a chance you're going to have for hitting your streaks. So that's what you do in the mission section. Now then, in the collection section, the collect section, you have got some collection milestones. For me, this shows just XP. What I understand is either this or the other completion milestone that we're going to look at gives limited essence for newer accounts. For old accounts, I don't know where the cutoff is because I'm on an old account. But for older accounts, for people that have been on the game for a certain period of time or longer, you will get XP only here. and market credits only below. But you can win limited essence here. I just don't know how to do it. And the thing that we're doing here, really simple, own Bundesliga common cards. I just need to get some Bundesliga cards and I'll get 100 limited XP. Obviously, limited XP is good if you go into the pro game. Limited essence is good if you go into the pro game. And so combining the limited XP, the limited essence, and the market credits that you can earn, you can start building into the pro game for free. There is a clear path. It will take time. It will take some gamification. It will take some energy. It will take some effort. But it is possible. So the more cards you collect, as you can see here, we're up to almost 25 here, 50 here, 50 there. But in the Premier League, I've only got 25 more to go than I've completed the Premier League altogether. I'm getting XP here. This might be different for you. Then we've got the completion game. Now, this is the fun one. Every time you complete a full collection from one team, I am getting $5 worth of market credits. Again, as I understand, you might be getting essence here. But whether it's essence or market credits, you can now pick up 20 times 5. You could pick up $100 worth of market credits from La Liga Esports by completing those collections, and in the Prem, and in the Bundesliga, and in League One. It's a little bit shorter because there's not 20 teams in every league, but it's about $380 in total of market credits by completing all of these collections. That is not nothing. That is significant. And it's all part of the free-to-play game. So it's all about building your packs up. And the way you build your players up is by opening the packs with essence. And the way you build your essence up is by playing in the competitions, hitting the daily objectives and things like that that offer essence. And so when we actually go to the competitions, that's how you go to my lineups. You're going to see here we're in the Premier League. This is my lineup in the Premier League, right? So I put in Jordan Pickford, Marc Cucurella, Bruno Guimaraes, Antoine Semenyo, and Declan Rice. As you can see, because the Chelsea Fulham game has already kicked off, Cucurella is locked. But because the other players haven't kicked off yet, they are not locked. So if I decided, let's say Semenyo didn't play, let's say wasn't in the starting lineup, I could go here and actually have a look. Oh, okay, I'm pretty confident. Let me double check here, but I'm pretty confident. Amad Diallo is starting against Burnley. So all of a sudden now, I want to play him because I think he's going to have a good game. So I can change that now because I know that he's starting, right? And it's 2:05 now, so we could probably get a little bit more of an understanding of who is starting for who where. And so Man City don't play yet, so we won't worry about those. And so, yeah, so Amad Diallo is there. If I wanted to check what Manchester players I had still, Manchester United players, Mazraoui is not starting. Xerxes, Malacia, no. Harry Maguire is not starting. It's Bayindir, it's Dalot, it's De Ligt, it's Mount, it's Fernandez, Cunha, Yoro, Ahmad, Casemiro, and Burmo and Shaw with Sesko on the bench, unbelievably. But I've put this lineup in. I can change it with the players that I've got, and again, gives so much more value to having players because two reasons. Number one, I want to hit the 360 points total to get that 500 essence to allow me to open some packs. And of course, I also want to hit it in all the other 3 leagues that I can play because that'll be, on that first week, 2,000 essence. That's a lot of packs that I can open. Not only that, though, let me confirm that lineup. And I've got Cucurella as my captain as well, which is great news because he's on 81 points right now. Not only that, but if you finish in the top 100 of the common competition, you will get 100 essence. And the higher up you finish, the more essence you get. So I'm currently projected to finish 5th. There's only 99 people that have entered so far, or 100 people that have entered, so I'm guaranteed at least some essence. But if I finish 5th where I'm projected, that'll be 400 more essence. If I finish higher, it could be up to 1,000 essence, which again allows me to go and buy some packs to improve my players. And you'll notice as we go down here, I've also got a French League team in there. There's 100 people in here as well. I guess, do you know what? I think it's probably 100 maximum per room because it guarantees everybody at least 100 essence and teaches you about the leaderboard. So probably, so long as you submit a lineup, you will probably get 100 essence as a guaranteed bare minimum. So if you're playing all 4 tournaments each week, you're guaranteed 400 essence each time, basically. And then when we go down here as well, We've got the Bundesliga lineups, and yeah, again, there's once again 100 people in this lobby, so it is 100. You're guaranteed 100 essence by entering these common lineups. But I've got my 4 lineups in there. Outside of that, once you put your lineups in the 4 primary leagues, the Bundesliga, La Liga, etc., and you do that, I can't show you now because it's international next week, but you do that by just going to the game week, and then you click on, let's say, All-Star, and then you go here where it says limited up the top left. You just go to common, and then you click on add team, and then you build your team from here, right? Now, obviously, you won't have the red, blue, yellow, or black cards. But where we are this week, you can build one lineup for Premier League, one for La Liga, one for Bundesliga, one for Ligue 1. But you can also build one lineup in All-Star, which is where you just got like random players. So my All-Star is actually all Premier League players because that's where I got most of my cards from. And once again, you get put into a lobby with just 100 people. So you're guaranteed another 100 essence. And off the back of that, the better you do, the more essence you get. So on any given game week, from just the lineups alone, excluding the streaks, you can win up to 5,000 essence. When you add the streaks in as well, you can win thousands more essence. And then you have this, which is called the arena. Now, in the arena, you enter a lineup that has to fit in a cap. And that cap is 260 points. So the average rating of your players, based on their scores over the last 15 games, like they might have an average rating of like 60. You need to find 5 players that fit within a 260 range within the arena. And once you've submitted your team into this one, you can't change it in the arena. The difference of the arena as well is it costs essence to enter. It costs 250 essence to play in the arena. You pick your 5 players. But if you finish in the bottom 5, you win nothing. If you finish in the top 5, you win more essence. So you submit 250 essence. If you finish 5th, you win 300. You get 50 more back than what you submitted. 4th gives you 400. 3rd gives you 500. 2nd gives you 750. And 1st gives you 1,000. And as you can see here, this guy is having a great time because Cucurella and Enzo Fernandez are absolutely smashing for him. He's got David Raya as captain. That's a bit brave against Liverpool. Felix Correa from Lille, and then Morgan Rogers from Villa to complete his setup. So I'm in a bit of trouble here because I've got I built this team just to like look at it. Basically, it's not such a great team. In the standard game, the arena, you can play unlimited amounts of time so long as you have enough essence. In the common game, you can. In the common game, you can also play as many teams as you want so long as you've got the essence and the players to build the lineups. So let's say you had 1,500 essence. You could go and enter 6 arena lineups. If you finish in the top 5 of all of them, you're coming away with more essence than you started with. And then once again, you can use that essence to go back to the market, go back to your common packs and to buy packs. And so you can start like fine tuning who you want. So for example, in La Liga, you've got Barcelona in this set here, Real Madrid in this set here. If you think, Barcelona are always good players to have, be easy to hit the streaks, should be easy to like win arenas, just go and spend all your essence on this basic pack to try and target Barcelona players. And similarly, in Bundesliga, you probably just want to target Bayern to try and get their players to help you on your way with them pretty much. Now, you'll notice I have a lot of cards. You can scrap cards. That basically means deleting them to get essence back. So depending on what you want to do, you might say to yourself, okay, I tell you what, from League 1, if they're not a PSG player, I'm just going to delete them. I just want to focus on PSG first, get the big clubs first so that I can win more essence. And so you can go through and we can scrap him. We're going to scrap NepentheZ. He's just moved anyway. We could scrap him and him and him, Brill and Bolo, Koulibaly. We go up to 250. We could scrap him. We could scrap him and him and him and him and him and Vonderson. Now, there's 270 essence there. I'm going to scrap those cards. What that's going to do is delete all of these cards. So obviously, the downside to scrapping them is you lose in your lineup section, in your milestone section, you lose all of that value that you had for your collections. My Bundesliga, my French league, where am I? French league, I'm down to 23 cards left only. when building the League One teams, I don't have any teams done because I've just scrapped all of those cards, right? The reason why that could be beneficial for you is because you could use that 250 essence to win 1,000 to open packs to have more and better players. But also, like I said, what you might want to do, and it's a possible reasonable strategy, is just hard focus a specific club or a specific league. So you might want to think to yourself, all right, do you know what? I'm going to complete every Premier League team first. So every time you ever get any Bundesliga, La Liga, or Liga 1 players, you just scrap them, you pile it into the Premier League. What I'm going to do for this video here to hope that I can hit a PSG player is I'm going to open this pack. So this one's got PSG on the front. We're going to open this pack for 250 essence that I just scrapped. We get Carl Johan Johnson. He's decent. He's new as well, so you can see that up the top there. We get Frederick Oppegaard. We get Noah Cadu. We get Thelonious Bear, and then Mathis Albin. So I didn't get any PSG players on this one, unfortunately. But there you go. We've started working on a Strasbourg collection. And that's how the common game works, guys. And then, if you want to follow your games, go to the scouting page here on the left-hand side. Click on matches at the top. And then when you're there, you can see what's going on. So these are my matches in the Chelsea game. You can see which cards you've got in a lineup because you see like the common badge behind them. And we've got Robert Sanchez on 63, Cucurella on 75. And then if you click on the player, it will show you the lineup that they're in. So I've got this lineup right here. We've got Jordan Pickford starting, Diallo starting, and then I've got Cucurella as my captain. And if I click on Robert Sanchez, he's currently in my all-star lineup where we've also got an Everton player starting, Ollie Watkins, I don't know who MG is from Palace, and then Gabriel Magalhaes from Arsenal. And there you go. This is what we've got kind of going on, and that's how you like track with it. And when we look at some of my other lineups, I've got Aidan Morris in the lineup. He's on 57 points. I've got Romulo in the lineup, and even though Chengdu have scored 4 goals, he hasn't done anything. And then we get the next lineups come very, very soon, and hopefully my players will do well and they'll absolutely smash it. But that is where you can play for free, guys. And like I say, for me personally right now, the free game is really, really good because you can build market credits. You can experience the game as everybody else does, with streaks, with daily missions, with challenges, with lineup building, with All-Star, with Arena. You can experience Sorare as a free-to-play player exactly how the pro game, the paid game plays. And so then if you like it, you can transition over using the free-to-play side of things to even just help you. Even when you become a pro player and start playing with cards that cost money, you can still play the free game to help you pick up XP, essence, cash like credits, or even just the joy of beating the game. And when we look at the daily missions here, you know, I like these a lot. $3 market credits is great. If my players get decisives, it's more XP. It's great. I really like what Sorare have done with free to play. Let me know if you enjoy it as well. If this video helped you in any way whatsoever, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel for more Sorare content. For now though, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.